Takes a little bit. You're alive. Oh, anyone yet? Gonna be a bit. Sometimes it takes a wee bit.
How many people do we have last year?
No.
Maybe 6 to 11.
Yeah, totally. That's about right. That's about right. That's about right for these. Yeah. We did one on Thursday night. I think it was about that. Maybe like 11, 15, up and down, fluctuate up and down. But there was a few that were like watching the whole night.
Yeah.
And we were like 2.5 hours drinking beers. And yeah, it was pretty fun. Yeah, hanging out. Yeah. But anyway, we might as well start with this. Hang out, start with a beer, and when people join, they can join. And they can see that my beard is gone, but that was from the live on Thursday night.
Yeah, did you shave it? Or?
Well, you know what we did on Thursday night is I shaved half of it. I left the Amish. Oh, it was awful. It was so awful. I got to show you a picture. Oh, it was so good. It was awesome.
I think I feel like we should start discussing what my final haircut should be.
Yeah.
You know?
We can start to mix it up today if you want.
Yeah, I think.
Well, when we get more people on here, we'll start talking about. So yeah, welcome to the channel as always. And does that one? I think it'd be all right. Yeah, talk about what Meron and Abby. What haircut should we do this time? Same old.
Maybe he has a bit of a vision.
I do have a bit of a vision.
Yeah.
It's kind of shortening up in here. Shortening.
Yeah.
Shorter around the fringe.
Kind of keeping this length.
Yeah.
I quite like it. This kind
That would be a bi-level haircut.
But then committing
Bi-level.
more to the kind of short and like more mullety in here.
Kind of taking it back to a mullet. Getting the stuff shorter and and then shorter in the front.
Yeah, that's more like you could say mullet. People would say mullet, but that's bi-level haircuts for that sort of thing too. I got pictures of bi-level cut.
What's
wedge
that you're talking about?
Wedge haircuts. The severe version of a wedge would be that, but then the softer version would be more like that.
Right.
And you're not far off from it now. You have people watching. A wedge haircut is like that, for those watching. And then a more modern or more liberal, would be that.
I feel like
you're pretty close.
I feel like I'm at the first one. Like if you just straighten it.
Yeah.
I'm like, there you go.
Yeah. And going into
Definitely
here,
needs a cut.
like that's kind of a bi-level cut.
Right.
And that's Gwen Stefani.
Yeah,
when she's young. Yeah. So that's young Gwen Stefani with a bi-level cut. And I have another one somewhere of a bi-level cut. There's a few in here. There's another sort of thing of it, another sort of thing of a bi-level cut. But I have one that really shows it somewhere in here. That's getting into mullet territory.
Yeah, nice.
Mullet territory. There's one here that's like the perfect, like, that's a bi-level cut. Somewhere. Thought it was in here. Yeah, that's. See?
Yeah.
But your back could be longer, or you could just nail it. You could just go for it. That's a pretty cool bi-level cut.
I think I'm loving the mullet.
Yeah.
And wanting to get kind of my like ultimate mullet. What I
So you're still doing mullet. Now this should be like let's see how much money they can raise. And maybe you do that.
How much?
How much? How much would you
for
pay her for that, to do that? That's what that would be. Yeah. Okay, so here, I'll show you guys. On Thursday night.
Oh, nice. Was that a new haircut?
No, but the beard.
Oh my god, I didn't even look at you.
The beard.
Wow. Hilarious.
That really is. So you just shaved like
Yeah, I just shaved the top of it. Now, guys, are wondering what happened to the beard. We did Thursday. It's kind of glary. We shaved the beard into the Amish. That's it there. Nasty. And then I went home with that and I picked my kids out. Like, Dad, I don't like it. And then I shaved it off the next day. So I kept it for, I'll get about 15 hours, I guess.
Did you come back into work with it.
Yeah.
I love
Nice.
Yeah.
it. Good on you.
Oh yeah, it was awful.
There was an
Terrible.
episode of New Zealand Traders where that guy got the monk cut. It was great.
Oh, that's
So,
good. Yeah. So you're
yeah,
shaving
shave.
the. Yeah. Yeah.
That was a good haircut.
Mm. So wait for some more people to join in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What should I do?
What are you doing?
Well,
You want to mix it up, or are you going to do the same old?
I mean, I would like to mix it up a little bit, but I don't really know what to. So it's sort of, hard to. Yeah. Got quite a lot of links at the moment. I don't know.
You could do like still the same sort of concept, but more layers with it.
Yeah.
Or you start to grow it. And you can do the side and back and leave the weight line to grow.
It's hard because I also
Short
really
hair.
like my haircut, right?
Yeah, so what? It's your trademark image. But that was the whole concept of your haircut. It's always the same haircut, not just a different conversation.
Yeah.
But if you want to mix it up, we could do a shorter version like that.
Yeah, maybe I do try a shorter version.
Yeah, so we could do a shorter version, and then to mix up. So we're thinking about Meron. We'll do a shorter version of what we normally do, and if it's layered that much shorter on top, I'm gonna run a curling iron through it.
You what?
Run a curling iron through it to make it look like that ridiculous church retreat in 1984. So Mom's like, oh, we need to get you. Oh, it's the church retreat, 1984, and we better dress you up for the church retreat. We're gonna dress you up, and then maybe you can be the mom, and you can do the whole. Oh, got to dress you up for the church retreat, so we can do the real bad role playing. So you can be the mom, and you can be the It's like, oh, the church camp, church retreat, 1984. Yeah, so I think we might do that concept.
Okay, I'm here for the curling iron.
Absolutely, but too floppy at top. And I love, I call it real bad role playing. We tried it the other night as well. We tried it in the last couple of videos. Oh, we did one that I haven't posted yet. There's a video like we shot just before. We did real bad role play. It's pretty funny. And we got so far into it, and we're like, oh, we have to, stop.
Oh my God.
Stop. Because we're like not even acting or trying, or we don't have a script, it's unscripted. It's like, oh, what do we do?
You're like, your TV, your YouTube channel turns into a really bad role play.
Well, yeah, because I mean, it could be a thing with the haircut videos, the role playing, whatnot. If you like planned it out and had a script, but we're more like, oh, let's drink some beers and like, oh, let's pretend it's like 1982 and you're going to the mall and you're getting a haircut, and then like, oh, it's next, and then it's like falls apart as quickly as you get it going, and then so so anyone on here, you want to leave a chat? Anyone can leave a comment, whatever.
Leave it, have any input on my hair, notes, suggestions.
Yeah, sure, it'll be fun. So we're gonna mix yours up a bit.
And it's coming into summer.
You said you wanted to change.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just, but it's hard because I also like my.
Yeah, but it's not hard to get it back to what you had. So it's we're not cutting off tremendous amount of length. Yeah. So.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's cool. And we'll hang out. We'll get more people to join in. Raise the awareness that we're here and we're doing this, and we'll drink beers and have a few more beers and the role playing competition goes up a little bit. But also we got to find a wardrobe for you. So let's start with Mom taking. We'll have to. Okay, first thing I'm gonna do is I have to set up the other camera. One thing at a time here. Second camera. So we'll start the first part of the really bad role playing with Mom taking you shopping. So what I'll do is I'll roll a rock over, and then you're like, how about this one? No. I'll bring it over, don't worry, because it's a pickle. I just set up cameras and things like that.
Nice. Well, how's your one? So you won't take a role playing, Abby.
It doesn't.
Yeah, mine too. Yeah, especially like in bedroom scenarios. Hell no. 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 But for this channel, as long as it's really bad and we put somewhat an effort in and it all falls apart, yeah.
You'll take it.
I'll take it. And it defeats the whole ASMR.
Opposite.
Yeah.
ASMR.
Some people are, in it for the ASMR, like, oh no. It also just breaks it up because we want to do things to Give Meron a more shorter bangs. Yeah, Meron will be because Meron's always had short bangs. So that's gonna happen. But for Meron's haircut, we're looking right now at this. So yeah. So shorter than the haircut we usually do monthly. But what we're gonna do a curling iron on top. We're gonna do wardrobe change. Mom makes that look more like a mom first. So how about we're gonna change you first into a mom? Oh, you want to do the dad? Cool. But that's kind of like dad taking daughter for haircut. Well, I guess that could happen. So if we're gonna be a dad, then there's only gonna be one thing you can wear. Yeah. And then the stress of like dad trying to for church.
Tabletop, and Eddie was like, "No, Miriam," and I didn't realize that Eddie was already wearing a pink t-shirt, and I went to put on mine as well, and she was like, "We can't do this. We can't be those people."
Oh, we could make you a little bit cockly.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Oh, that's actually pretty good. Yeah.
now it's also sort of like,
Yeah.
okay, this
Here
is
we
still
go. Oh, I was supposed to do this all with this camera roll. But anyhow, I'll start yet. That's on the old camera. Okay, so really bad role playing, and you can wear shopping because you need an outfit for church something. Church retreat, church camp.
There's gonna be a lot of pretty good at church camp, so I need to make sure I look good.
I love it.
I think that this for church camp. That's very.
Oh, I think it's too short. It's got to be past the knees. It's got to be past the knees. Like for church camp, I think your options are going to be that
Yeah.
or that.
Oh god, really? There's some
It has to be past the knee.
Oh no, this is. Can
Yeah.
I do this?
Yeah, I can do that.
Please.
Yeah,
I also actually think this is amazing though.
that is amazing. This one's good. It's length is past the knees. It's got a bow.
Okay.
Now the other one to look at is yeah, it's going to swallow you up. Is this one goes with this one, and that's past the knee.
Oh,
That's for a church camp. Yeah, I think my goal would be that.
okay.
Yeah. I'm not don't change right now.
Wow. Eddie.
Oh yeah. So yeah, you're cute. You're cute, Dad. You're so cute, Dad. Yeah. And then it's on the sales up here. Oh, what about this? I can't do Kiwi accent. What about this one, Dad?
Some good links on that.
Oh, yeah, because we need the length, right? And of course you want to wear you want like that one.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that. It's just
I'll
anyhow.
take this one for church.
No. Anyhow, we'll put this one over here for now. So we decided on our wardrobe. Yeah, that's the army one. And you get the army haircut, you can put that one on.
I wonder if my
So-
mom's here.
We decided the wardrobe. Oh, maybe everyone's watching. You said your mom was gonna run home and watch it.
Totally, but I don't know.
There goes.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
I told my mum about it, but I don't think. Yeah. Well, they were part of my.
Yeah.
which we
Are you
actually
going first?
as well.
Yeah. I think you can do the wardrobe change. Wardrobe change.
Yeah, this one was great.
I know, so good. Now you know where I found that one. What is it called? Wanganui Mara. Wanganui Mara? No, Waitui Mara. You go over the hill from Lower Height, you go over the hill, like when you go over the hill. Wainui Mara, that's the one. Wainui Mara. Why do we not on the Salvation Army?
Nice.
I was like, what a find!
That's so good.
So good.
I was a big Michael Schumer fan as a kid.
Oh yeah.
So I would love.
Yeah.
Yeah. He wasn't a home guy.
Yeah. Cut Meron's hair first this time. Yeah. Well, it is cool.
Shave hair.
Shave hair.
Are you talking about Meron?
How much money are you gonna raise? Is there not a donation button somewhere there?
I couldn't.
Meron gets the clippers in the back. Always. And then yours, yeah, we're getting like mullet, but kind of a closer to a bi-level, but with a bit longer in the back. But you'd still call it a mullet. Now, my choice for you is that other one. I showed you. That's like the effortless sort of thing.
Really?
Brazil's cool. We like Brazil. We like Latin Americans. Latin American. But in Brazil, they speak Portuguese, and they're surrounded by Spanish-speaking regions. Yeah. Oh, Nancy, good morning from Jacksonville, Florida. Good to see you. It's morning there. It's what are we now? So to give an idea, today it's Saturday in New Zealand, and it's 5 o'clock at night on Saturday. So if it's morning for Nancy, I'm sure that means Friday morning. Yeah. Yeah, good morning. I'm sure it's going to be a beautiful day in Florida today. I hope. The sun shining wherever you are. If it's not, better make your own sunshine.
Wait, Christine to get on.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the other camera back on for when Meron comes out. We can do the reveal.
You can get two cameras going.
Yeah, but that one I'm gonna edit. This one's the live stream, and then I'll do some editing. Yeah.
Have a look at Meron.
It's a look.
Nice.
Oh yes.
Amazing.
Yeah. You just throw that on the bench over there. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, that's a look. Go out to the people. Go out to the
Wow,
camera
it's
too.
really, yeah, getting church there.
I know. That's got the whole. Yeah. Yeah. No comment. Yeah. Love it. So good.
Some solid shop heads.
So good. Not supposed to up. Oh, wait, you were too close to me. You almost wrote to me there. Oh, no. Oh, 12:05 a.m. Saturday. Oh, I was wrong about that. So 12:05 Saturday. That makes sense. So it just rolled to Saturday for Nancy. I'm not so good at the hate zones. Which country are you from? We are in Wellington, New Zealand. Wellington, New Zealand.
5:07 p.m.
Mhm. Yeah, we're ahead of everybody. So hello from the future. 'Cause we're ahead of the world. We're the first time zone. We're the first time zone in the world. So we're hello from the future. Yeah.
This is
Mm. Yep.
something I rustled up at
I
home.
love it. I love
This
it.
is what you came in with.
Yeah, I love it. So I'm gonna have one more beer and then we'll get started
Nice.
and see if more people join in. Yeah.
I'm gonna run off with money later.
You can put the car in the garage here. I can do that for you. Okay. Oh yeah, because if it's on the street, it's all good. You can also park it over here in the loading zone because it's so if there's a free spot there, then it's free parking there too. Yeah. We'll put this one off for now. We'll, Meron and I will entertain the people while you're going to go get the parking. We're gonna have another beer, get the parking, and then we're gonna start your haircut. So it won't be too long.
And I'm going to make a little bit of a change. I don't know if you guys see it, but a little bit of a change this week. Going a bit shorter.
Yeah.
Maybe slightly more layered on the top than I normally do, rather than my intense cut, just because I just want to mix it up a little bit.
Yeah. So we were doing the exact same thing, and that was the point. But we're gonna mix up. We found a picture that's inspiring for those who haven't seen yet. This one. Absolutely.
I mean, it's like to go outside with her.
She's like, She's found all my cool stuff, like all my cool wardrobes and this. She's like, oh, she's gonna all the cool stuff. You're wearing this one. She's got the Honda jacket and the Holden shirt and like playing the Kiwi dad. Are you gonna cut the hair? Yes, we're getting ready to cut the hair. We just got to put parking in the put money in the parking meter and things. Yeah, go for it. Try it. Yeah, I think it won't fit you.
Yeah, you're right.
You're gonna be swimming in it. It's for a very bigger, much bigger. Like I'd say, a mountain woman would wear that. Yeah, but it is amazing. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that haircut's so nice. That haircut would be fabulous. Yeah. And we're gonna do a curl. We're gonna finish it off with a curling iron and the blast hairspray. And I found this. I bought this. I found one of these. I bought one of these, like, you know, when you do the hairspray and you put it over the face.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I've been wanting one for so long. Where do you find one? And then I was like in my local beauty supplier and you know, getting and they had one and they'd never had one before. I was like, whoa, they only had one. I was like, oh my god, I need that. And it's like the face shield when you're doing the so that's gonna be a new thing on this channel. I came back to the and I bet you I drop it and I break it. And I'd be like, oh, you know, I do stuff like that. Yeah, it'd be
Curl is not something I experience.
yeah, curling irons, whatnot, blast of hairspray. Cool. I'm gonna use the glue for a second, but you just know that one.
I don't know how I'm entertain people. But here we go. This is, you know, this is where it's at the moment. We let it grow out. It's been 8 weeks now since I last had my hair cut, so it's a while. And it gets so long. It just gets so long, and my hair grows quite fast. And so when we don't do it, it just becomes this sort of like, I mean, this is a retro haircut in itself, I feel like sometimes Matthew cuts people's hair to look kind of like mine is now. I feel like it's given Beatles, kind of like Beatle vibes or something. But it just gets so heavy and unruly and just this big clump of hair. And so I've been hanging out for a haircut, even though I've been a little bit unwell lately. I'm here because I desperately need the haircut. So yeah, we'll start soon. I'm not going to shave it all. It won't be shaved all off, but the haircut. Someone just asked me to shave the hair. It's not good. Honestly, I do it all the time, but Matthew says it's boring because then he has no hair to work with. But yeah, we shave all around under here. Shaved off, but not the whole. I've done that before, though. I had like here and literally shaved the whole thing off, which was really dramatic. But not today.
Not today. Been there, done that.
Yeah, yeah. Not sort of as exciting when it's short hair anyway. So
Yeah.
sort of not much point. Yeah. We'll see what I do when I go because it's so in March. My Abby and I are moving overseas. So after once I stop coming here, who knows what I'll do to maintain my hair.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll
Maybe you
shave
send
it off.
clips of when you're in Europe and you go to find some random places in Europe and maybe some of your travel videos and we'll put them on the channel, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah.
I can go find random people to get my hair cut and film it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. The Turkish barber in Dusseldorf.
Yeah.
You know, the more places the better.
Yeah. It's hard though. It took me a long time to find a hairstyle that I really liked. And so I do find it quite nerve-wracking when you do something different, but it's also I also success.
Hello.
Yeah.
So we'll get started soon.
Cool. Sweet.
We'll get started in about 2 minutes. Give it 2 minutes.
Let's chat.
Yeah.
The hiccup will be.
Yep. Hi from London, yes. if you came into the salon, I work in
Ooh.
Soho.
What's it called? We're genuinely going to be there. We'll be there in April, and so I will definitely need a haircut at some point. So absolutely, I'd be keen to go somewhere. Yeah.
Any hairdressers around the world, if you want to do these guys' haircut when they're traveling around the world, that's what they're about to do.
Yeah.
They travel the world.
Honestly, I'd let you do
Vancouver.
whatever you want. Even though I just admitted I was a bit nervous about it.
Yeah, true. You got to do the life adventure.
Yeah. We're going to be in Vancouver in March for 2 weeks.
England.
Yeah, the UK.
Yeah.
And we'll be in London for 2 weeks, a month maybe, and then probably heading up north to Scotland.
Yeah.
That's the plan. Yeah.
Glasgow. Never heard of it. Okay. Yeah, I don't have to respond to those ones. We get it. People want to see that. This is called retro haircuts.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're ready to go. So we're going to. Okay. Really bad role playing.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So you guys are like, we'll walk in. I'll do the role. Next. You don't want to do that. Like I said, we're just really bad role playing. Yeah. So what are we doing today? Is Dad telling us? What's that thing? What are we doing today?
Keep it long. Oh
yeah. Long and respectable. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just go on that. So yeah, we got a church event to go to. We need to do cough it up. A little more conservative. Cough it up.
I need a curl. I need I need it to just look fresh.
Cool.
Not drab.
At
the moment, I think we're drab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll do purple because it goes with your.
Hilarious.
That's so good.
I'm really cutting it close, aren't I, with going to getting my hair cut in my church outfit. I've really given myself no time.
Yeah.
I'm looking for the absolute 100% fresh cut as well.
Yeah, we'll clean it up. Clean up sides and back. We'll kind of long enough on top. We'll put a curling on too. Some hairspray. Fabulous. You're gonna be a guy. Good. Come this way. Let's wash your hair. We're gonna wash your hair this time. We're actually doing a style this time. We're doing a hairstyle this time. Rivers and six.
Oh God. You're right.
When did you stop being into Formula One?
Where it switched from like public television to stuff. We didn't start.
Yeah.
So we just stopped watching it. And like YouTube and whatnot wasn't really a thing back then.
Yeah. United or something. Well, I think we've been struggling. We did a few things and we went back.
Yeah. I think I can really. I think I kind of wanted to bowl it, and that's what I wanted.
Yeah.
So what are you doing? You're getting this kind of shoulder.
It's very similar to what we have been doing, but more layers, and then we'll put a curling iron through it. And it'll grow back easily to what we've always done.
Yeah.
So it's not a major.
Major change.
Yeah. So pushing it a little more.
Love it. And with Abby having bought this, it actually makes such a difference. It's really flat. Like, because it's so much more body.
Yeah. Up here you can.
Okay,
Oh, this one.
So this one's mine. Cool. One keeps coming and going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, white people.
I think it's really sexy. Dad energy.
Nah, no, it doesn't. You give it off the dad vibes. Like the most masculine in the room. The masculine energy is coming on. From you need some. What are the guys wear? They wear like cologne or something. Something like that. Yeah. Well, because we can also do like a run. I'm also rethinking things.
Oh, okay.
We do want weird, but we want no. Hold a second.
Chaos.
Yes. The church show.
I'm gonna do this. Yeah. I'm into it.
Yeah. I'm into it.
Still 12. Still baby season.
I lost my baby.
Is it? Well, it's the end of the season anyway. Summer's around the corner.
Yeah. It was grumpy while we were walking in. Why is it still cold? It's meant to be warm.
What did I say?
You see about the southern winds blowing through, the southern winters blowing through something. And decided to rework it for a memoirs.
Spring winds blow through the winter of the south.
No, oh wow, it got worse.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys give each other a hug?
No, and we did try. Like, I can get that for you when we leave.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. Oh my god. So I was like, what are we going to do when we go? And like, this week's gonna be
Yeah, so that could be future videos is learning how to teach
Yeah.
Abby to cut Meron's bowl cut. So like Meron can continue with the bowl cut.
It'd be a great video.
Yeah.
I love it.
I love
Would
it.
you want to cut my mullet? Yeah.
That one feels
Challenging.
That one feels more difficult. I guess there's simply about some complicated.
Is a bowl a simple haircut?
I think it can be unforgiving.
In theory.
But really, to be honest, doesn't matter where you are in the world, you should be able to find a local barber that can pull it off.
Can you give
Because
me
you have more than enough pictures of what it looks like, in theory. But even then, it may not always work out. Or it gets lost in translation or something, yeah.
I mean, I could just end up with a very, very blunt bowl cut.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Already got a different vibe.
Yeah. Yeah, because you see it's got more texture to it than normal because of the shorter layers.
Oh my god.
I think it's great.
Yeah.
It's very fun.
It's amazing how much hair just makes a difference to a person, like the what hair they have, because everyone's such a different kind of vibe.
Yeah.
It can make or break a person's confidence, and then another person doesn't affect them at all.
Yeah.
You'd be like, hey, you want to do this? Like, hell yeah. And some of them are like, even trim gives them an anxiety attack.
Yeah.
Everyone's different, a different relationship with it. And some of it affected, could big confidence or self-esteem issue. Some of it can go back to a traumatic haircut at some point in their life, even as far back as their youth.
Yeah.
You know, or some can be just, you know, everyone's different, and some people are just, if you're overly confident, you're like, do you want to do a pixie? Like, yes. Hair to the waist. Like, do you want to try a pixie? Like, yeah.
Wow.
Why not? And some people are like, oh, do you want to cut off of your hair to the waist? You want to cut this much off? Like, no.
Yeah.
Oh my God, no.
We're like, no.
Oh no, that's too much. But yeah, everyone's different.
And it just makes such a difference as well. Like, I feel like the people who I know, some people I know who've had like really long hair and got little shorter sort of bowl cuts or like bobs and stuff.
Yeah.
And you're just kind of like, wow, you look so good.
Yeah.
It really can revitalize, I don't know, someone's face.
Oh, yeah.
It's like whole energy.
And it can be also the most biggest confident booster.
Yeah.
Like someone with like waist length cuts it all off and does a pixie. And they're like, that's the biggest confident booster they've ever had. Yeah. Empowerment. And then another person, if you did that, that would be the biggest, like, yeah. So it's different. That's cool,
right?
More
pixie.
So it's with the same kind of shape we've been doing, but it's shorter on top.
Yeah.
I think it needs to be a little bit shorter for the curling iron.
It needs to be shorter for the curling iron.
Yeah, on the top.
I don't understand how a curling iron works, clearly.
Yeah. Well, because it's just a little bit through there.
This is great.
I mean, well, it's fun to have a change.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Still a bowl, it's just more textured.
Yeah. Still counts as Bowlcut.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I really have had some traumatic haircuts having short hair.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Oh.
So gay for church.
Oh, I'm always gay for church. Always makes me happy.
Gay for church. Yeah.
It always makes me happy.
It does.
Yeah.
My little cow looks really.
Oh, true.
I gotta make sure it's short enough from the crown and everywhere else. Let's see through here. Is the fringe short enough?
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. That will do. Is it short enough, Dad?
It's short enough.
Best dad ever. That's like
What
just
do you judge?
just make it church worthy.
Classic dad.
Classic dad.
My dad wasn't so into
No.
Me having product.
Some product for your hair. Some product.
So intrigued by his curly on.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Yeah. We gotta blow dry it first.
Okay.
And then we'll get a curl iron. Where's my tight round brush? And I got a new hair dryer. It's very 1950s looking. But look, it's from the 50s.
It really does.
Yeah, they've had it out for a while. They've been eyeing it for a while, and I bought it from one of my friends. And then I was like, oh, I want one too. And I finally bought one for myself. But like last year, I bought one from one of my friends. I should have bought one for myself too back then. Yeah, I got one now. Let me just clean this one up.
It's just, I'm intrigued that my hair needs to be short enough to curl. I feel like, you know.
Purple's a good purple. Good Prince purple.
Good purple for me. It really brings out the green in my eyes. And the bags around them.
It's a very strenuous week.
You're laughing. Yep. Brings you closer to God.
Oh my god.
So much fun. Everything back, everything coiffed. Have to get the curling iron. I'm gonna have to fire it up, warm it up. Stick it in there. Tight barrel, of course.
Yes.
Yep. I'll put it here. Warm that up. Yeah, that should be all right. Organize my wool a little bit. Don't need that. Don't need that. I got one. Yeah. Warm that up. We're going to be a party over that way.
Amazing.
Yeah. You can
Love it.
love it. Okay, so this is just the blowout love play stage without the curling iron, so it's not sitting quite locked in yet. But I can do just a little prep for this.
Oh my
We
goodness.
can take a break and show them. We'll take a break for a minute before we get into the curling iron part of it. But yeah, we'll take a break for a minute. But yeah, take some shots. We can take this off for a minute. We can take this off for a minute.
Wow, it's voluminous.
Voluminous, but it's not done yet.
No.
Because we haven't done the curling iron yet. But you can, we'll hang out for a minute and drink some more beer. Jump on here. Take a break. Take a break.
Like this. Wow.
You should go out tonight. So this is blowout phase. No curling iron yet. So it's not sitting right, but it's actually kind of fun.
It's certainly something.
Yeah. So it's got the number. What we did here was number 2 all the way up, and then I went in with a 1.5 and did the hairline a little more. I still haven't cleaned that one up yet, but it's not done yet. And then we coiffed the top. It's a little bit shorter on top. It's really ridiculous at the moment. But then we're gonna do curling iron next. Yep.
I'm excited about the curling iron.
Yeah. We'll just have a little bit of beer drinking.
Certainly.
You guys want another beer?
Yeah.
Go grab them. Go grab them, Dad.
No, thank you.
Now I think maybe we do the sides and back tighter to a number 1.
Yeah, could do.
Yeah, we're gonna do that tighter to number 1. So we're not there. We're gonna do more. Yeah.
It's yeah.
Do you need another one, Matthew?
Might as well. So what's been said? Hi from London. If you
Okay.
came into a we saw that one. Hello. Yep. Are the two women going to cut their? Yeah, we saw that one. We talked about that. So we're gonna teach Abby how to cut Meron's hair in the videos coming up. Yeah. And then Nancy, thank you. Beautiful. Yeah. we got to do curling iron. We're getting there. We're getting there.
A lot more volume than I have at home.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
But yeah, Abby. Well, when we go, Abby's gonna learn to cut my hair.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And then
So
Abby's
like-
getting a haircut after next. So
We all start live streaming.
yeah, and then you'll start live streaming. That'd be fun. You travel and haircut adventures.
Yeah.
Travel and haircut with Abby and Meron. And
It would be really
yeah.
interesting for me to go to different places and just ask them for bowl cuts.
I would love that. Just as a travel
no
vlog?
content.
Travel vlog? Yeah, just a book and have the picture. Can you do this? And some nail it, some don't. When they
Yeah.
don't, it's like, oh well.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if you continue the Meron's monthly bowl cut, but all the places around the world you
Everywhere.
go and you send the video to us and you know, like yeah, I would love that. I'd actually keep funding that. I pay for the haircuts and I pay for to keep funding that. The channel would fund that. I think that's a great idea. I think that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
And then on like clockwork, bull cut week, like clockwork. This is the bull cut week. This is the bull cut week. And wherever you are in the world, it's like, yeah, but we're in somewhere weird, like Romania. I'm like, yeah, cool. Figure it out.
That would be fun.
Figure it out.
Yeah, that week.
Yeah.
Anytime we can't find someone, I'll cut you.
I mean, surely we just go to a barber.
Yeah, just go to a
And then you
barber.
Say like, can I have a bowl cut?
Whatever inspires
See
you
what
that day.
happens.
Because there's always a place to get a haircut, even in a third world country.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, we're in Kathmandu. Better go to a street barber. That'd be awesome. We'd love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get to go for it.
Mm, yeah.
That's true.
I'll just film it with your phones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Problem with phones, I put an iPhone up there to film, but Bluetooth doesn't stick to iPhones.
Oh, true.
No, because whatever's on the back of an iPhone, Bluetooth won't stick to it.
Huh.
Whatever magic material.
Yeah, it would be. I guess the one thing would be needing people to agree to
Like,
let us film, but I'm sure you can find places.
Oh, in a third world country, it's like, yeah, how much for a haircut? $3. We'll pay you $6 if you can let us film it. Like, yeah. I know, we'll talk back on here. We're good. We'll do the curling iron part.
Okay, exciting.
We'll go exactly where we were for continuity purposes. That is this way. Now you got hiccups from the beers. Call them beer cups.
Yeah.
You got the beer cups. Now Nancy in Florida is going to be thinking, I want to go to Florida. Just the nice weather.
Yeah, we're really deciding to go to somewhere with just like worse weather than Wellington, which is such a choice.
We got good weather on a good day. You can't be Wellington on a good day. That's what I always say.
I do say that, don't I?
Wellington, I do love it here.
Yeah. Had you been here before you
Yeah.
moved? Oh, nice.
I was on Auckland when I was 16.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that would have been in August, like, I think in 1987, I was in Auckland and Sydney, Australia. But even then, like, when I met someone from Halifax who was from Wellington, and she's like, oh, she's from Wellington. I was like, where's Wellington? She's like, oh, it's the capital of New Zealand. I thought Auckland was the capital of New Zealand. I never heard of Wellington. And I'd even been in New Zealand. Like, you think I was in New Zealand when I was 16 years old, but I went to Auckland. And I knew things about New Zealand, but I knew that there was Auckland and I knew there was Christchurch. Yeah. And I just thought that Auckland was the capital.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and it's even more embarrassing now that I'm a citizen of this nation that I didn't know that Wellington was the capital. I'd already been here, and now I'm a citizen here. I'm like, wow, that sort of stuff you should have known. And then what else I knew is like all the kids wore uniforms at schools, especially back then, and the uniforms were even worse back then. They were like to the knee, and they used to measure them back then. Now they're not as strict as that. But back in the 80s, the same with Sydney, Australia. It's crazy how Australians were with their school uniforms in the 80s.
Really?
Yeah, and New Zealand too. I think they're more relaxed on it too, but they still have school uniforms. And then USA or Canada, they don't the uniforms aren't a norm
Yeah.
unless you
right,
go to a
interesting.
private school or something like that. But public education is not.
It must be something about the Catholic influence here,
I
like
don't
the
know.
Catholic schools.
Or colonialism or whatever. I don't know.
Like,
Because England has a lot of uniforms too.
Yeah.
But Australia and New Zealand are very much colonialism.
Yeah.
But Canada kind of isn't as connected to its colonialism as, well, because I think what it is, Canada's got more sovereignty. Like sovereignty is a big word in Canada, and also the bilingualism, the French and English.
Yeah.
Now, uniforms are not a big part of French culture, but it's English culture. But I think because of Canada's identity kind of.
Yeah, they're like less connected with
Yeah.
the English.
Yeah, absolutely. Because you got the French, but French Canada is not connected so much with France either. So we kind of just have our thing going on.
Yeah.
You need to get curling on it too, Meron.
Okay, I've got one.
I did.
You've got a little crimpet though.
Yeah, it's got a curling iron with it.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, the crimp is a lot of fun though. From when I was a child, like I kept my little childhood crimper and curler thing.
Oh, cute.
Yeah. Used it. Well, some people used it for my birthday.
Cool.
Did you use it for your birthday?
I didn't have time.
Oh, yeah.
You never have time when you're getting ready for things, I feel.
You want your own cards.
It doesn't need long, huh?
Right?
To get curl.
No, it's quick. Now, like seriously, back in the early like 83 or 82, your haircut, blow dry, and curling iron probably would have been done in 25 minutes and out the door.
Wow.
Back in those days, oh yeah, because it was like clockwork, it was like speed.
They just knew it,
Yeah,
how to do it all.
yeah,
Put it down.
yeah, and then they would have been the next in the chair. And haircut bookings back then, like in the more expensive place, would have been like 30 minutes, 45 max. Like 45 would have been rare, 30 minutes. Barbers were done in 10 to 15 minutes back then. They were so much faster back then.
Why?
Because they used to charge probably back then maybe $7 a haircut. So you need about 3 to 4 an hour to make up your margins.
Yeah.
Now we charge 120 for a haircut and we take a full hour. I don't, but some do. That's become a thing, right?
Yeah.
Full hour bookings on a haircut. But you still have, like barbers today will do, I'd say a barber today probably does 3 an hour.
Oh, yeah.
And if they're charging 30, 3, 6, and 9, so $90 an hour. And then somebody who, is doing a full hour on it should be charging 90 or more. Works out the same. You know,
Yeah.
so if you're like a long hair girl and you're getting your hair done and the blow dry and straighteners and everything after, that's an hour, just pay 90. But if you're going to the barber and the barber charging you 30, he's doing 3 an hour. But everyone has they have to make their margins, right?
Yeah. Try to imagine like everyone else, it just gets harder and harder. Things keep
Operating
more, I guess.
costs today are up again, so
Yeah.
I think probably a lot of companies, like in the grocery store, we've got shrinkage going on, where they're increasing prices and they're putting less amount in the bag.
Yeah.
Like a bag of chips, the price has gone up and there's less quantity in the bag. So, but that's everybody in doing business now compared to from up to 2019. We're in a different world now. And skill shortages, especially in the trades. And hairdressers, there's a skill shortage as much as any of them.
Oh, really?
Plumbers or construction workers or medical technicians and things like that. It's all skill shortages now. hairdressers.
Honestly, it's similar with like machinists, like sewing machinists
Sure.
and stuff. They also just can't find people to do the jobs.
Yeah. And the other problem is like, okay, what's the answer? We need to train more people. But you can't, because there's a shortage of trainers too.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, like, oh, we need nurses. Oh, we need to bring in at least 60,000 nurses to try to make up for it. But they only have enough educators to train 40,000.
Yeah.
So there's a 20,000 shortfall. But that's every country. That's not just New Zealand or US or Canada. It's all over the world is facing the same at the moment. Not enough people. And then they'll be down the road, they'll be like, oh, too many people, you know.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, because these trends are always all over the map.
You much of a cook, Matthew?
Sorry?
You much of a cook?
Yeah. It used to be more, and then I had kids, and then you just do whatever's quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is me.
Are you?
About dinner.
You think it's better? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think I do like cooking, but I was just thinking I know what to do something simple tonight.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
But I do enjoy cooking.
Yeah.
It's the supermarket shopping that's not so fun.
Yeah. Sometimes you find out with partners, like when is the supermarket one and when is the more of the cooking one. I don't know.
Ours is more that I'm more of the cook. Well, not that Abby can't. She's a good cook too, but like, and Abby does more cleaning.
Right.
And I do more cooking.
I'm the cleaning old cook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's all just about like what, some things take more capacity for me and less, and I, less capacity to cook. And for Abby, it's the other way around potentially.
Yeah.
This is
Pretty awesome.
the retro cut, that's for sure.
Yeah. That's why we call it retro haircuts. We don't want to disappoint. We should have the slogan. It's a retro haircut or your money back. Money back guarantee. You look like your mother when she was your age.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. I wonder if my mum must have had a permanent somewhere.
Sure.
So I think my mum started taking a medication that turned her hair curly.
Right. Yeah, you never know.
Did she need the medication? Did she just like the curly hair? That's the question.
Yeah.
Wow, this is not hot. Oh my god.
A lot of
Yeah. And trees are a real thing. Can't believe that this was really done.
Left that in there. I gotta go over that one more time.
Can't forget to use your cover, face cover.
No, I won't. We're almost there. We're almost there.
What's your face color?
She's excited for the face cover.
What's the face
You were not there.
Yeah, you weren't there. You'll get a surprise.
It will be.
It will be a surprise.
Very intrigued.
Not quite yet. We're doing details still.
Do you need to shave something more at the back or something?
Eventually, we're just.
Sorry, look. Trust the process.
Yeah, just
Trust the process.
just sit there like you've had this a million times before. I know you're a newbie, but we're just gonna be like you've had this a million times before.
It's like you're a plate of jelly. It's got so much wall to it.
Oh, but it won't once we're done.
Oh.
We're gonna lock it in place like a helmet.
Oh my god.
Lock and loaded.
We are going out tonight, eh?
Oh,
We
definitely.
can't not.
Definitely.
We are going out.
Oh my god.
You get to like this. Put it over there. There you go. Okay, yeah, right there. That's the stuff. And then this is the strong.
Oh.
Okay.
Wow.
Is it church worthy yet?
It
Not quite.
Oh, no, not yet.
No. You gotta lock it in place.
Lick the ear, it just makes like, you know. Have you got something different here?
Definitely.
Hey, it was a bit of fun. You think I should do it like this every morning?
I think we should do it all the time. You should do this from now on.
That feels
That's hard as
So
a rock. Bulletproof.
Oh my gosh. Wow. The back's cool.
Isn't that awesome? Or did you want to do number one on the sides and back, or you want to leave it at that? I think we leave it at that.
Okay, yeah.
Just leave it at that because it goes with it. It goes with it.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna leave it at that. Yeah, that's pretty hot. That's bulletproof. For example, if you guys want tonight, and let's say there's a shooting in town, right? Let's say there's a gang shooting, and then the bullets flying, and then Meron, you do this, you go, no, and you jump in front of Abby, and the bullet hits you in your hair, and you save Abby's life.
Wow.
And then they do the forensics, and you're like, wow, you jumped in front of the bullet, and your hair saved Abby's life.
Wow.
No!
It's a retro cut, that's for sure.
Definitely. Now we'll have a hangout before it's Abby's turn.
Beautiful, Meron.
Beautiful.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Enjoy the church.
Enjoy the church. Wow. Are you into it?
She's adjusting.
It's an adjustment.
Yeah.
It's a look.
It's a look. It's a look.
Oh, it's a look.
It's, you know, will you recreate this outside of the season? No.
But am I?
But if you want it gone, you just wash it. It's gone.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then the haircut you end up with is pretty much the same,
Yeah.
just slightly shorter on top.
Yeah.
So it's the magic of water. You wash it, it's gone.
Hey, I'm absolutely into
That's
this.
fun, eh? That's
That's
that's fun. Nancy says, "Wow, looks good. Yeah, this is fun."
I feel you really brought the church girl persona. You know?
Exactly. Now you got to go and yeah. But I think it's more like new age church kind of thing. You know, the new age church, and then you do your thing.
I'd go and get my coconut ice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go to
Bring my coconut ice
Yeah.
to the service.
yeah. Now in New Zealand, like you in USA, there's a lot of those new age churches, and same here, New Zealand. Like you only live in Poirua.
What's a new?
They're like
like
getting away from traditional churches like Baptist churches or Catholic churches, things like that. And they tend to be like in industrial parks.
like a
They
mega
take over an old they take over an old abandoned warehouse and they turn it.
yeah.
They paint it. They turn it,
Yeah.
and they have the stage and they have
And the
lights
lights.
and the lights and the music and they're more of that stuff. That's caught on in New Zealand a lot too. Yeah, and I get it because I go to a mass. It's a bit stuffy, and you can go and have lights and music and
Coffee.
coffee. Because they let you have coffee when you sit, like when you go to the service, lights and music and all this sort of stuff, and people can have a coffee and that. Because I remember now my daughters perform, they're dancers.
Oh, nice.
And sometimes they'll run the church, those new age churches, because they're fit out with the lights and everything there anyway. So they're just performing. It's also it makes the church money because we're renting it out. But they have a snack bar. They have a snack bar.
Yeah.
Like my church didn't have a snack bar growing up, but they have a snack bar. I'm sure they have coffee and you snooze, you sit down. But I remember our churches when I was young, going back to the 70s, early 80s, they would have lunch after underneath. It was a church hall. There was a church and then the church hall. And then you'd go to church in the morning and then they would have a brunch. Yeah. So, but you'd sit there in church hungry and your stomach growling and wanting a coffee. Like, oh, when's the service going to be over? Because there's going to be food and coffee. But you're more dying for the coffee. Yeah. And then the food. But yeah, that's just differences in time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyhow, we're done with the products. So what we use today. We use Shape Control from Emi, which is the strongest mousse that money can ever buy. And they discontinued it. And we used the pre-hairspray. We do 2 hairsprays. This is called Mystify Me Strong, which is what we do for the pre-stuff. And then the final, the lock and hold, is called Super Sets. Now you think something that was strong would be good for the final, but no. It says strong on it, but it's not strong enough. This is Super Set. This is the strong. Yeah. And yeah, that's what we did with that one. And now we're going to decide what to do with Abby.
Pretty strong.
Yeah, pretty strong.
It's still in the air. I can still taste it.
Oh, yeah. And the smell in here. And also, it is like bulletproof. Like, look at that. You can see it bouncing like a trampoline. It's like boing, 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 boing. Yeah, it's bulletproof. You can stop a bullet with that. It does look cool though.
Hairspray.
Yeah. And you could go tonight with that in Wellington and everyone would be like, oh, that's cool. Like no one would think, because Wellington's so cool like that. With a little bit of a makeup, you would feel confident. Yeah, I got makeup in the back. Do you want to put makeup on it? You're like,
I can't be trusted.
no, exactly. Are you really bad at doing makeup?
Oh, terrible.
Yeah, I'm good at doing makeup. I just don't feel like doing it tonight. I just feel like cutting the hair.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Move it in. Let the people. Let the people have decisions. You can sit in the chair and we'll spin it. So Abby's next to the chair, and people can say, what are we going to do with Abby's hair?
Okay, what I'm thinking is make it more of a defined mullet,
Yeah. So that's going to be shorter bangs, right? Shorter fringe, right? Shorter fringe around the ears, a little bit short on top of the ears.
And I'm not sure.
Yes.
Try it with it just shorter first, and then maybe a little shave.
Shave.
A little soft shave.
Did we shave it before?
We did
shaved it first time.
Oh, okay. So we did that before. Okay. So we can do it. It doesn't matter to me either way. You've been there, done that.
But we'll see. I'm not sure whether.
I think it could be a good vibe.
It could be good.
Yeah.
Just a soft shave,
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I reckon.
Cool. What do you call a guy who's been all over the world? Been there, done that. The bad dad jokes. That's his name. Been there, done that.
Supposed to be for me.
Hey?
Yeah, you need to tell us your jokes, Evan.
I don't have any, sorry.
You had one earlier.
Oh,
yeah.
the bad dad jokes are the best because I'm a dad and I have a license to do the bad dad jokes.
Yeah.
The problem is I can't think of them.
Yeah.
Like in moments like this, I can never think about them. And then when you're like driving, you're like, oh my God, that's such a good joke. I really have to say that to somebody sometime. And then in the moment, you're like, do you think I can remember?
Yeah.
Like comedians live for that stuff too, right? But I don't know. I do. This is my chair, and I talk, and this is my shtick, and I've allowed this world into it a little bit. So we'll start your hair after we finish our beer,
Sounds good.
and then we'll start your hair. In the
Abby's
meantime.
been hanging out for the
I
haircut.
really have. It's getting in the
She's really
eye.
straight.
Oh, because when you first came, you were freaked out about having shorter hair.
Yeah.
And now that your hair's shorter, you're like, oh my God, this is too much hair.
It's so fun. It's so
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Get it all cut off.
And we
Yeah.
we also look at pictures like of Abby, you know, before she came and got it, and it's
very
like
weird.
You're more you
It's
now
such
Yeah.
glam.
than you
yeah.
were. Because
Yeah.
I remember you when you came longer. You look like girly girl,
I look like a pretty girl.
pretty girl. Now you're more you.
Yeah.
yeah,
Now you're more
Yeah.
you. Definitely, you
It's
come
great.
more
I'm
to
into
your
it.
more your stuff.
yeah,
Yeah.
And it's kind of cool being able to come back, you know, Abby being able to come back
Every
each
month.
time and make it more
Yeah.
Yeah.
the vibe that she wants it to
Mm.
feel more sort of
Yeah.
natural and
Yeah. For sure.
And we're gonna put it out there. If you guys want to hit the donate button, Abby's gonna
I feel
do.
like this is going so far away from feeling more me.
Abby's gonna do that one if you hit the donate button. But you have to. What's your number? What's your number?
$1,000.
$1,000.
Oh,
All right.
$1,000.
All right. So if you guys can raise 600, and I'll throw 400 in there. It's only $600,
So on.
and divide that by 9. And Abby's gonna do it.
Oh my God,
Outsource.
so funny.
Yeah. We did that the other night. We said she says, shave her head. And then I said, how much for you to shave your head? And she said, oh, I did for 500. I said, cool. Hit the donate button. If you guys had 250, I'll match you on the 250 and she'll do it.
No,
And then it says, all it takes is one of you. And then so we finished the live and the live's over. Someone leaves a comment and goes, I'll pay the 250.
Moment's over.
She's already gone. She's already
Too
went.
late.
She already went home. She's already gone to bed.
Yeah.
But it was more being fun, right? Yeah.
It is funny though. It's like it really makes a difference, your comfort levels and what you've got already. Because I've already obviously got the short hair. So
Yeah.
Abby, you know, what you would need to get to that hair. I'm like, oh, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I could do anything. I'd probably do what you're describing, but I would take the backup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like this.
I know, but I'm just putting it out there.
Maybe next time we'll see.
Yeah.
I think I want the length because I want it to be like
Dramatic.
mullet for a bit.
Yeah.
So I like,
Yeah.
short sides.
Okay.
Long back.
We'll start soon.
The waking up the next morning after the last haircut was
Oh my God.
frightful because it's so fluffy.
Oh yeah.
This is I washed it yesterday, but I put lots of product through, and so
Yeah.
it sits, But waking up the next morning, it was like
It was like
horrific photos of my mum's bad hair. Or what I assume mum's hair would have gone like. It was just like puffy and massive and fresh.
and so Abby was like she literally just like put a beanie on and went out and got product, and as soon as she put
Oh, yeah,
something
yeah.
through her hair,
Something made a difference. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it like brought down the
I'll be a
volume.
second.
You know.
Your mum's not on?
I don't think so. Mum didn't make it. It's a shame. But she can technically watch it later.
She can. That's good.
It's an entertaining time.
I'm intrigued to see it without this situation going on.
It's a retro cut, that's for sure.
I never really noticed your camera probably.
Yeah.
It's really coming through.
Hilarious. See. Mum, I lost the end to low power.
Lost what end?
I don't know. I'll take a picture.
She really missed out. She could have been here watching it as it unfolded.
Yeah. Oh well. So funny.
So good.
Okay. You ready?
You ready for your haircut?
I'm ready.
Okay, I'm not quite, but I'll be there in a minute.
Finish my beer.
I'm not ready.
Finish the beer was the go button.
Oh, but you know what? Oh, no, I'm not quite ready.
Fair enough.
I'm almost ready. As long as you go short on the fringe, you'll be dramatic enough
Yeah.
around the ears, but softly, not with. Oh yeah, that thing we gotta do that. We gotta go off with it, and we'll redo it again. And then we're gonna have to put the charger on it. It's gonna run out of battery.
I was actually just thinking that seems to last a long time though.
Yeah. Where did that wire go that we had earlier? Over here. Yeah, these cameras are pretty good.
Yeah. Just like a webcam type thing.
This one's not. Because later on, the last one that we did live, I didn't edit it, but there was this one's more interesting because we're doing dress ups and stuff. So.
Do you go op shopping deliberately to get
Not
stuff
anymore.
in store?
Not anymore. Because I have daughters. Since I have daughters, I don't do much anything anymore. I used to have my life and routines, and then I could.
Yeah, right.
Now I don't. I'm like, it's like, oh, when's the last time you went op shopping then? But also, I have people that are always giving me stuff.
Yeah.
I was in op shop and I found this, and I think it would be good for your hoard. So I do have a lot of new additions that have come in, not because of people I know. And they're awesome for that, you know.
Nice.
Some of them giving up their old wardrobe and giving them to me, and some of them because they op shop and they're like, I thought of you when I saw this, and it was totally for the channel, right? So those sort of things have been happening. Yeah.
Do you have some like lipstick or something? Maybe
Yes.
we'll put
Yeah.
them on
Yeah.
Because while I'm
Yeah.
waiting for you guys.
Yeah.
Well, it's I feel like you
gotta
can't
get
have the
all
hair
out.
without the.
Yeah.
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, it would be funny if you use the screen as a mirror.
Okay.
And the people that are watching, so we can do that way. Because you can use that as a mirror, and then
Here we
people,
go.
and all the people on the
Let's
live
see
stream be like, oh, yep. Anyhow.
What's your church girl name, Meron? It's surely not Meron.
Emily, I don't know.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
Trudy.
Trudy sounds
Trudy's
good.
I'm Trudy.
Oh,
Sorry,
Trudy.
it was sorry to people from the US. That was my probably terrible accent.
Actually, I don't think it's too insulting if a Kiwi does an American accent, because an American could never
Do a
do a Kiwi accent. So I think it's more flattering.
Oh, dark. How do we feel about purple?
Ooh.
Is it maybe
I would-
I'm into it, but kind of maybe not for Trudy, you know? What else? We've got bright red.
I feel like Trudy would be a garish red.
Yeah, we have got a bit of a garish red here. Oh, this is a nice pink, but maybe a bit too subtle. Oh, this is nice. But
That's probably the
again,
one. That might be the one. But anyways, keep looking at them all.
sort of evening. You know, that one feels more evening.
It's becoming proper evening.
Oh, you're right. It is here. What have we got? Oh, this is like a nice dark one.
Oh, that one's a good one, actually.
But I think I'm
You're looking at the purple.
this one.
Oh,
I feel like this feels.
that'd be the one. That'd be the one.
This feels like it.
Mhm.
Oh, there's another bright red here. Look at this. Oh, that's like orange red.
That's like that bullseye red.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna do this one. It's very difficult to.
Yeah, because the camera's above. And then we're gonna do eyeshadow, blush. I need to get new makeup. My hoard's getting a little. Oh.
Yeah, it's really helped it already.
Yeah.
Sort of makes sense.
Actually, that's fine. Well, no, I think now that we've started the. You started this.
Trudy?
Trudy.
Trudy. I'm Trudy from Texas.
I don't think Trudy's from Texas.
Oh no, where's
No.
Trudy from?
Trudy from?
East Carolina.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, East Carolina. Trudy comes from East Carolina.
Where is this going?
Oh, that's
Purple
kinda-
on my cheeks.
Yeah, because it goes with the dress. Yeah, I love East Carolina. It's my favorite state.
Really?
Yeah. When you guys doing your world travels, absolutely, you have to go to East Carolina. Best state of them all.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Oh, I think that brush is clean.
It's making you
Maybe sneeze.
it's not really.
Oh, I should have done that for the blush, but I went with the purple.
Okay.
Where's my eyeliner? Oh, there's a blue.
Wow.
Eyes and lips. Oh, no, there's some. Oh, yeah, I might do that one. Oh. You closed your eyes like you knew.
I did.
Cool. Now, I'm not doing a makeup tutorial. My technique is simple. Just get it on there. Just get it on there. There's no rules. Just get it on there. And then wipe off the excess. And there, I think it's good enough. That'll do.
Wow. Now I'm a whole.
And the other thing
Tree.
about doing 80s makeup is keep it simple because they didn't go over the top back then.
Okay, and then wait, just lastly,
Yeah, go
whatever
you want.
do you have mascara? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, doing mascara and not being able to actually see it either is bold.
Oh,
but-
yeah. You can do that in the mirror if you want.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think just come back and show them.
Live.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks, Nancy. We did that. We ended up doing it after all. Yep. And then I should clean these off with the alcohol spray.
Oh, it's this mascara, I think.
Is it not working?
Wow.
Alcohol.
Here we go. It's really kind of brings
Yeah?
it, doesn't it?
Cool. That's awesome.
So funny.
So cool. Isn't she
There you
lovely?
go.
Isn't she lovely? I take you to the church ball.
Oh,
Can I ask you something? Will you go to the church ball with me?
I thought you'd never
Oh,
ask.
there we go. Okay, let's do the bad dad joke. There's one of my comedy sticks at home. He says to her, he goes, "Can I ask you a question?" He says, "Will you marry me?" And she says, "Of course I'll marry." He goes, "Oh, I can see how you're making it." I said, "No, I was a foursome." And the camera goes out. And so there's just, Will and Mary.
Oh my goodness.
Will you marry and me? And she's like, "Oh," and then the two are like moving in, like she's like, "Oh my god."
Oh.
I love that. That's bad dad joke stuff. Oh my god, of course I'll marry you. Like, no, I meant, will you marry and me? What did you think these two are doing here the whole time? She's just like,
Was this just like a TikTok video? Or like
yeah, this was way before TikTok. These are my friends from Halifax. They're long gone, but they were called Picnic Face. They were a local comedian troupe, like comedy troupe.
Yeah.
And they used to do like chicks like that on stage. They filmed some of them in early YouTube days and whatnot. We'll start your hair in about 3 minutes. Cool. For those watching, about 3 minutes, and we're gonna get to the haircut.
So true.
Next haircut. I'll set up the area a little bit more.
I really
The next
worked
one.
hard on it.
You really did.
Yeah.
I'm loving this. We gotta photo shoot you. We gotta photo shoot you as well.
Oh, my
Yeah. We can spin you because you can still be part of the
Wait,
top shot. You don't get up. You can sit. You can stay. You can stay sitting down. I'm just gonna spin you so you're part of the show.
No, just a minute. The makeup application is intriguing.
Yeah, because that's how you did in the 80s. That's how they did in the 80s. Very
I
basic.
mean, look, it's not.
But you know what though? They didn't do foundation really back then. Not as much. Like it was. Some people may have, but for the most part, it was like lipstick, blush, eyeshadow, mascara. But the foundation war was kicking on. The foundation would have been late 80s, early 90s. But Mac Cosmetic would have been the first to drive that. But foundation would have been done in theatrical makeup or film and television. And then the crossover from foundation to regular, everyday life was driven by Mac.
Interesting. I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
And it gets into the story of Mac Cosmetics. So the two guys who started Mac Cosmetic are Italian guys from Toronto.
Oh.
And the reason for it was because they were theatrical, film and television, theatrical makeup. And they couldn't find a line of makeup because there was a lot of fashion makeup and they couldn't get it to work. So they started a line that was strictly for industry people. It was not a retail line in the beginning. It was something that they could get to work. So it was heavy on the foundations and heavy on the colors because you needed a strong contrast for the camera. And they were building a line that worked really well, but it worked well for them. And then so Estee Lauder bought it, and these guys know anything about taking to retail. Estee Lauder bought it from them, and then it became a retail line. But in the beginning, it was not a retail line; it was for professional use only. But the problem with him when they sold it was the two guys who started it. When they sold it for a hefty price, it's like, wow, we sold the company we started, and they didn't have a plan to even do that. It just success story. But one was diagnosed with cancer. And shortly after the sale, he passed away. So of the two, one got to enjoy, the other one, unfortunately. And then Mac is now, it's not a professional line, it's a retail line. But the concept of how it performed was based on a professional line, but it crossed over into the retail line. But now what happened, it raised the bar for the retail. Because now the foundations were stronger and now people were using foundations. This foundation was for, like imagine news anchor. You don't want to see the blemishes. Foundation. That's like 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. But someone going to the work was not necessarily doing the foundations. They were just doing some lipstick, some blush, some eyeshadow, mascara. And then now everyone's like heavy foundation. And they work so hard on that before they even begin on the next stage. But that's not historically what makeup was like for everyday people. That's because people adopted professional standards. Yeah. Yeah. It all began with a couple of Italians from Toronto. Imagine that. And unfortunately, one of them didn't get to enjoy the sale of the. That's that part of the story is pretty sad. Yeah. Yeah. Anyhow, people watching, I don't know if they heard the whole thing, but anyhow.
Story of Mac.
I think most people around the world and the majority of Canadians don't know that Mac Cosmetics comes from Toronto.
True.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Do you want another beer?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Thanks. Meron's driving.
And when Meron gets back, we'll get started.
Nice. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So you've got your promo for your export goals right outside the door.
I do.
The billboard.
Oh, do I? Is that what that is?
Yeah. The export gold billboard.
Oh, wow. I didn't notice that. Yeah. So the beer we're drinking, Abby's just saying, if you look up the street there's a massive billboard for this beer.
I haven't seen them anywhere else in Wellington other than
I don't know. Maybe because they know that
it's probably the only place to drink.
their matrix and their marketing meters and the rest of it. They look around this region and say there seems to be a lot of export drinkers in this vicinity, and it's like a billboard up there. Oh, you look great. You look great. Now you want to be the mom in the next bad role playing?
Sure.
Cool.
Go on.
Cool. And you got to be a mean mom.
Okay. I need an accent.
Are you still?
Can you do an accent?
I'm Trudy.
You're Trudy.
Oh,
So now Trudy's grown up and now mom.
exactly.
Trudy from the future, and this is.
You sit down right now.
There you go.
Good.
There you go. We're gonna do the walking scene. I'll be like next. And then you gotta have to. Oh, we're all about the real bad role playing.
Became Texan in that though.
Oh yeah, that's the problem. I don't know.
Well, if you're channeling the Texas.
I don't know what North Carolina will sound like.
No, East Carolina.
East Carolina.
Yeah, we said you're from East
That's
Carolina.
what they sound like.
Yeah, because we're not insulting any Americans because there's no such place as East Carolina.
Oh my
so,
god.
so you're gonna be
Really
Trudy from East
open-minded.
Carolina. Now we're not insulting anybody because there's no such place.
North Carolina and Carolina.
There's North Carolina and South Carolina.
Ah,
But then we're gonna be
Nice.
you're Trudy from East Carolina, and then that way you can do any accent you want. Because if you're like I'm doing Texas, people in Texas are like I don't want going from
I
here
mean, I'm
something
really
like that.
not.
But if you're like hello, you can do your accent. You say hello, my name is Trudy. I come from East Carolina. Therefore, you're not mocking anybody because there's no such place.
Love
You're
that.
just kind of doing your own
Thing.
shtick.
Trudy's.
That's the way to do it.
Trudy's own.
You know, in the woke culture, you don't want to insult anyone anymore. But if you're from East Carolina,
No issues.
no issues.
Okay. I'm ready.
There's East Virginia, West Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, North Dakota, South Dakota, but there is no East Carolina. East Virginia, West. No, there's Virginia and West Virginia. Yeah, not East Virginia. There's Virginia, Virginia, and West Virginia that no one likes to talk about because it's crazy too. If you go to the most eastern part of Virginia, it's one of the wealthiest neighborhoods in the United States. And then you cross over the border into West Virginia. It's one of the poorest, impoverished places in the United States. So there's a big economic dispersity. There's a line. It's literally a line. Cross over the line. But what it is, West Virginia is mountainous.
Yeah.
It's not enough flat areas to develop. And historically, it's like railroads and coal mines.
Mm-hmm.
But there's no more coal mines, and the railroads, the trains can go much further without stopping.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's one of 4 U.S. states that's in a declining population because the United States is a growing country, growing nation, but West Carolina is in a declining population. But then Virginia, West Virginia is declining, but Virginia is prosperous. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Anyhow, more useless knowledge before we get started.
I'm ready.
Okay, you ready? Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get out of the chair. And we're gonna walk in this I gotta put this one on. So bad role playing attempt number 2.
Okay.
And no, sorry, yeah. So I gotta do the next. So mom and are you son or daughter?
Son.
Tomboy, because it's early 80s. Tomboy.
Oh yeah, they're totally.
Tomboy, early 80s. So then I'm just gonna do the next.
Sit down. Now today.
Yep.
Today we're gonna make it really girly. Ain't we, honey? Isn't that what you want? We just really want to bring out those cheeks, don't we? Oh, aren't her cheeks so nice? So I'm gonna sit over here and watch everything you do.
All right. Okay. I loved it. Good job. I'll just take it from there. So where are you from?
Oh, I'm Trudy,
Yeah.
and I'm from West Carolina. No.
East Carolina. The other Carolina. I'm from East Carolina.
Is West Carolina, that's real.
No,
Oh, okay.
neither are real. Why you can be from West Carolina?
I'm from East Western Carolina.
East Western Carolina. You're from neither Carolina.
Oh,
You're from
God.
East Carolina.
Oh.
Anyhow, like I said, we don't want to. Oh, and also, you're gonna get the pink one
Oh.
because
Yay.
you hate girly.
Every tomboy wants a pink
Exactly.
apron.
You get the pink one,
Oh, but that's a good clash.
and you're gonna get a curling iron too. Yep. No, you're gonna get the rollers. You're gonna get the rollers.
Right.
And then we're gonna change you into
Beautiful,
something.
honey.
Keep drinking the beers, because you're getting a makeover.
Oh god.
Come with me. Come over here.
My scare's not gonna burn my head this time.
And also, at least they already, I've done this.
You're a good little firecracker. You're a good little whippersnapper.
Well, I
You know,
did,
Good little whippersnapper from East Carolina. Now that's the, you know when you're on the game show?
yeah.
So your name is Trudy. Where do you come from? Well, I come from East Carolina. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Trudy. Well, I'm a junior kindergarten teacher And in my spare time, I enjoy reading, fishing, and feeding small children. You know, the whole game show.
Yeah.
The game show talk. And then you get the dumb ones. Not the dumb ones, not, you know, the camera shy ones. And they say, oh, so what kind of work are you in? Oh, I work for Mr. Jones. Oh, well, what does he do? He's the boss.
Oh my god.
Because you're camera shy, you're like, oh, so what kind of work are you in? I'm a secretary. Oh, like, well, where do you work? I work for Mr. Jones. Oh, well, what kind of work does he do? He's the boss. Yeah, that's the nervous on TV. Okay, moving on. I love that stuff. I think the most awkward thing ever is game show. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah.
Any game
Just
show.
people who
Any decade. You can go back
Yeah.
to the 60s, you can go to the 80s, you can go to modern times.
I feel like now you probably wouldn't get it as much because everyone
Oh,
like,
because
more
more
like,
people are on
trained
social
and-
media trained.
Yeah. And just like they go on things to get famous.
Oh,
They
yeah,
do
yeah,
it,
that's
not-
true as
yeah.
well. That's true as well. But back in the 70s and 80s, a lot of actors or actresses wanting to get discovered would do game shows.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ah, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Even back then.
Yeah, like Michelle Pfeiffer, before she's famous, is on a bunch of game shows.
Really?
Yeah. And I think game shows like it because they wanted regular people, but want to be actors who were confident enough for the camera, but were regular people.
Yeah.
So if you look at like celebrities that have been on game shows like 70s and 80s, it's quite a lot.
Wow.
And I get it. So it goes to show that game shows they've always been kind of rigged anyway.
Yeah.
Like, do you want the Midwestern housewife or do you want the wannabe actor from the Midwest?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Who can
Because-
play the Midwestern house?
Yeah. And no, she's not playing a part.
Yeah.
It's kind of, but what it is, at least they've got some acting, like
Yeah,
on
yeah.
their, you know.
I mean, I feel like that's the same with a lot of the TV shows, you know, reality TV shows, right? Like a lot of these people
Yeah.
are wannabe actors.
Yeah. Same sort of thing. Yeah.
Like me, you know, being on this channel. No, I'm joking.
You want to be an actor.
No, I really don't.
Trudy from East Carolina wants to be an actor.
I have done a bit of acting though, like just you know, plays and stuff.
Oh,
and
don't be modest. What have you done?
Oh, literally one.
Oh, okay. No, don't be modest. Were you the lead?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
There you go.
But and like it is something I would actually.
Did you win a Golden Globe?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, see, don't be modest.
Famous, no.
I'm on to you.
It was fun. It was a big part of my like in high school, you know, being
Oh,
in
yeah.
high school, being in drama.
Yeah.
That sort of stuff.
Yeah. Little drama queen, little
Yeah.
whippersnapper.
Yeah.
Yeah. Little whippersnapper.
Maybe one day I'll get back into community theatre.
There's lots of that around Wellington, though.
There's loads. Yeah. It's just such a commitment. You know, these sort of shows are just so they're such a big
Especially if
commitment.
you're working, you got a full-time job and you got your lives and routines, and then you
Yeah.
got to rehearse and build it up, and then the production's going on, and you got to actually.
Yeah.
I gotta get home from work, and I gotta get ready, and I gotta eat dinner, and I gotta get to the theater. Come on over. And some of them do like 3-4 nights a week
Yeah.
for weeks on end.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're long.
We're back to role playing. Throw my throw these on. So Trudy, where are we going with the bangs? You want to see more of the face?
I
More
want
of
to see
your
more
pretty
of
girl's
a beautiful
face?
face.
You want to see more of the beautiful face?
I want to see those green eyes.
You want to see those green eyes? All right.
Don't
All right.
play me out of a mullet.
Yeah, and you're going to be right there, right there.
Yeah.
Hey, you like the bit of a short band.
I do like a short bit.
It's just it's better when mom is telling you what you're
Oh,
getting than when you're
God.
like, we're not asking you what you want, we're asking Trudy what you're gonna get. You're gonna get bangs and you're gonna like it. That's what the bad role playing is all about. Oh, look at that. Now we can see your green eyes once again. There you go. A little more out of here. Yeah.
Are there haircut trends that you hate?
Me?
Yeah.
To be honest, it's very. I've seen everything. I've been doing it for too many decades. I'm having fun with this. I mean, obviously, this channel means I'm having fun. I'm keeping it valid and fun.
Yeah.
But is there anything I haven't done? No, I've done everything. Is there
You
anything
wouldn't do.
written down? No. But it's been, obviously, I'm a lifer.
Yeah.
Been doing it. My first haircut at 15 years old.
Do you get sick of doing the same haircuts all the time?
No, I enjoy it. I still enjoy it after all this time. I still enjoy it. But also, it's more robotic, like social robot kind of thing. Because a lot, like even this haircut here, it's another haircut. I'm probably $30,000, $40,000, $50,000. I wouldn't know 30 to 50,000 haircuts in at this point.
Wow.
Who knows? I don't know. I wouldn't have any way of measuring statistics, but it's you count how many haircuts a day, how many days a week, how many weeks in a year, and how many decades I've been doing it. It's
A lot.
yeah. And then you look at my clientele, my current clientele base. Like if you look at that computer, it's probably even that's probably $10,000 in the database, or 10,000 people in the database.
True.
This database, not even other places I've worked.
Right.
So what would the actual number be? I don't know. Maybe I passed 100,000. I wouldn't know. Maybe I passed 100,000 haircuts. I wouldn't know. Loved everyone. And the haircuts have gotten me all over the world.
Yeah. Have you where's the most, I don't know, interesting place you've cut hair before?
Cape Breton Island.
Where?
Cape Breton Island.
Where's that?
It's in the upper part of Nova Scotia.
Oh wow.
Haircuts on Cape Breton Island.
Random.
Because it's a beautiful place. So I've done haircuts up on Cape Breton Island.
Cool.
Nice.
And Cole Harbour, Nova Scotia, and Halifax, Nova Scotia. Cape Breton Island would be pretty climatic.
Yeah.
Pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's such a beautiful place to be in the world.
So did you go around and work in different salons?
Now that one there, I was just hanging on a village and they didn't have a hair salon.
Oh, I love it.
And it was I was staying in a place and anyone wanted a haircut. And I wasn't charging for haircuts, it was bartered.
True.
I got a haircut. And it wasn't trimmed. It was like, if you want a haircut, we're gonna do something. Oh my god, they loved it. Because it's like, Zach, that was the rule. If you want a haircut, it's not a trim, we're doing something, and I don't want your money. Barter.
Love it.
And if you can't think of what, just buy me a 6-pack. I'll even take a six, like at the very least a 6-pack. And that's what I did. I did a whole bunch of haircuts up there and they loved it. They loved it. And it was called Pleasant Bay, Nova Scotia on Cape Breton Island. And I was up there for quite a bit. And oh boy, you want to hear the local accent up there. Oh my god, it's the best. Because it's a fishing cove. Yeah. It's a fishing cove, and in the middle of summer, it's a tourist trap. But I wasn't there in the middle of summer. I was there end of September, and it was end of summer. And there was a few, like the hardcore backpackers. I mean, summer season was over. Everyone's summer vacations was over. I was hanging out there, and I said, "Oh yeah." And then one of the guys took me on his boat and to look at the whales. And when the wheels,
Wow.
you got the fiddle, I went.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, I love
So
it.
good.
Loves it.
That's
It's
incredible.
great.
What an experience.
Yeah. And then you sing the old sea shanties. You want to hear one of them?
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
Okay, ready? I gotta warm up. Because you gotta sing from down here. You go.
Belly up.
Okay, wait. There's a certain way of doing it. You gotta go, oh, okay. We're gonna warm up the voice too. Oh. No, I'm gonna do it after the haircut. We're gonna do it on the channel. We'll do it on the channel, we'll do it after the haircut. Because it's better, it's better when you sit down and you do the foot stomping.
Yeah.
I can't do it from behind a chair, it's not right. But I'll do a sea shanty. I'll do a sea shanty. I know a few.
Stay tuned.
Yeah. Stay tuned, we're gonna do a sea shanty. But I won't do it right now.
It's a thing of its own.
Thing on its own. Did I turn that on yet?
Yeah.
Oh, because I've done that before.
Oh,
You look up and you're mostly through a haircut and you're like, oh, that wasn't even on.
oh.
I did it once before. And it was such a big change.
No.
And it was
that
such a good one for the
sucks.
channel. And afterwards I was like, oh, well, let's just sit over here and we'll talk about what we did.
Yeah.
Because we didn't capture it. Yeah, but I don't have a technical department. I'm a one-man show, you know? A one-man show.
Got such thick hair, Abby.
You do,
Yeah.
you do. So we're gonna have to lop that off with the big guns. Trudy wants to see more green eyes.
More green eyes.
More green eyes. More green eyes. So all that's gotta go. Oh, that's the best when you do it like strong line like that to move forward. That's the best. That's the stuff right there.
Wow.
Yep.
Should straighten like that every day.
Yeah, that seems exactly like something I would do. Really good use of my time.
Yeah. Because you love, I know how much you love the straighteners and anything girly.
Oh yeah.
Well, Trudy's trying to take you against your free will.
Yeah. Trudy obviously left the
Trudy-
salon while her
Yeah.
daughter got this haircut.
True.
Trudy
Trudy's
was
like,
rolling.
well, I'm just going to get a coffee and I trust everything's going to work out fine. And then you come back and like, that's not what I was. That's not what I. What did she say?
At least we could see your pretty eyes.
At least we can see your pretty eyes. I said, roller set. Go away. Mama goes away for a coffee and look what they do. Anyhow, the accent we're doing is the East Carolina. Just so we're not hurting anyone's feelings out there. It's the East Carolina, my favorite state. I love East Carolina. It's my favorite state. Love it.
Love that. I didn't even know what you were talking about. When you
No, because the whole point is we're not making fun of anybody because it doesn't
I've never
exist.
heard of it.
There's no such place as East Carolina. Therefore, we're not hurting anyone's feelings. Yeah. And also, I love as a Canadian, I love Americans. They're so thick-skinned. Like,
Yeah.
and same with Canada-U.S. relations. I love it. They love us. We love them.
You love giving them a hard time as well.
Yeah. We both hate each other's politicians. They can't stand Trudeau. We couldn't stand Trump. You know. But beyond that, we don't get into politics a lot. We don't say we love each other. We hate each other's politics. But they don't like their own politics. We don't like our own politics. We don't like our politics. We don't like their politics. And that's all the more reason why we get along even better. It's like, well, we don't like our politics. We don't like their politics. And I don't like bipolar. I don't like mine either. Oh, looks like we've got a lot in common here. And oh, and your healthcare. And oh, and your healthcare. Oh, neither of us like our healthcare either. And you know,
And then look, you
they
can
end up bonding on all the things they don't like. Let's bond over all those things we don't like, because it seems that we don't like anything. I think the one thing everyone has in common is they don't like anything. That's the world we live in now. Yeah, I think we nailed it. I'm not doing a roller set on you right now. It's gonna be too much work. We're drinking the beers, and we're gonna have to shut this down at some point. Gonna have to shut it down. I think, is that your hair for today?
Nice.
I think so. We'll dry it a little bit. Do you want product? We'll use product after.
Yeah,
Well, let's dry it out.
Do you wanna do a
We'll
shake?
something after. But also, I'll bring it up with Denise Cheers after it's dry.
Bring out the what?
We'll break it up with Denise Cheers after it's dry.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so
What
we're
do we
gonna
think
pass it.
about a little shave?
After it's dry. Yeah.
I think it's looking cool.
After it's dry.
After.
Yeah.
Nice. I think this is looking very cool.
It's awesome.
Fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, into it. Very fun. I have never had such consistency.
Sweet. See you soon. I'm gonna put this camera off, and we can spin you while this is blasting, so that we can all join in. I love that you got the pink.
In the pink robe. It looks like
I
a
know.
poncho.
I know. It makes you like all the more self-conscious. You're like, oh my god, I can't stand pink. You got the pink one.
I can stand the pink when I know that I've got like a garish red underneath.
True, but we're gonna change you into it. No, we're not gonna do that. I was like, what I thought would be funny is if we did the haircut, did a roller set, and put you in the dress, and Mama outside the change room, make sure you get that dress on. Now that would have been funny, but I don't think you're into it.
I don't think I'm into it.
No, we're not gonna do it. We're not gonna do it. No, we're gonna. Yeah,
That
no.
sounds like trauma.
Yeah. We don't do trouble. It'd be funny, but we wouldn't do it. We're not gonna do it.
Maybe too close to the real childhood.
Yeah, maybe too close to real childhood, maybe.
It's not ironic, but it was actually real.
Yeah. So we're not doing it. But
I
yeah,
appreciate that.
Yeah. it would be you can always revisit it. You're like, oh, the concept about that, you can always revisit it. But not today. It could be another video, or it could happen never. But talking about it's funny. Talking about because you went through all kinds of crap too. So we all went through all kinds. I think everyone went through all kinds of crap.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Did you go through crap?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I feel
What's your
like.
deepest trauma, Meron?
Oh well. I think for me the whole being more femme and stuff is more like I kind of like being both and like trying both. So for me dressing more mask or having a slightly more mask haircut and then being a dress more femme or the other way, like all that stuff feels. It's like I like doing all of it at different times. You know, and so it's like more kind of. Yeah. I don't know. I like wearing makeup sometimes, and I like wearing big colorful earrings or color that sort of stuff. It's like quite fun. Just sometimes dressing one way, and sometimes doing more. Kind of more mask.
Yeah. For me, it was a little bit rough because like my dad was a coal miner, and my brother was a coal miner, and they were on strike, and so the money was tight. Yeah. And then Dad says he wanted me to do the boxing. He says, take the money, you go down to the gym, I'm gonna be a boxer. So I went to the boxing gym.
Yeah.
But the girls were doing the ballet on the other side of the curtain. I looked over at the curtain. I want to do the ballet. And so Dad didn't know. The ballet teachers. I saw the shoes. She said, put them on, I dare you. I went, and then and that'll be it. I said, so my dad thought I was doing the boxing. But I was in the ballet. Yeah. And then when Dad found out, he's like, boys don't do ballet. Boys do boxing. He says, it's in trouble with that one. Big trouble with that one. Anyway, I'm just joking. That's Billy Elliot. Ever seen the movie Billy Elliot? Yeah, exactly. I just doing Billy Elliot. Billy Elliot. But true story, I was in the ballet.
You were?
I was in the ballet. Yeah. The Canadian ballet, the great Canadian ballet. Because there used to be a thing called ballet skiing. Right. And and you can look it up.
You did ballet skiing?
I did ballet skiing. Yep. Yep, you can look it up. I did ballet skiing. And and you had to pick a song, and you did your routine. You had to do all. It was a big deal. It was a big deal. And my song was New Order, Bizarre Love Triangle.
Nice.
And looking back, I was like 13 or 14 when I picked the song. Now I look back, I'm like, why did I pick that song? And I get older, I'm like, oh. It appealed to me when I was young.
Love
Of course, I picked Bizarre Love Triangle. Yeah, it was a thing.
That's so funny.
And now it would be great is if someone did a movie, like a comedy, like one of those dark comedies, based on, because ballet is no longer a sport. It made its appearance in the 1988 Olympics.
Oh.
And then what happened? Because it was actually the true story. It was called freestyle skiing. It had 3 disciplines. I did all 3. We had moguls, ballet, and aerials. But freestyle skiing came out of the 70s. There was 3. And it finally made the Olympics in 1988. All 3 disciplines. So moguls, ballet, aerials. And they wanted you to do all 3 because they wanted to, because some people would specialize.
Yeah.
But then some people would specialize and just do moguls or just do ballet or just do aerials. But I was doing all 3. And then you get a placement here, and then a total. So they add up the total. Now they did make the 1988 Olympics, but then what happened for the 92 Olympics, the Olympics said, yeah, you can come back, just get rid of the ballet. Because no one got it.
true.
Like you're doing ballet on skis. Like no one got it. It's like figure skating on skis.
Yeah.
No one got it. But the moguls was exciting. Like you could put Red Bull behind that. The aerials was because of jumping and doing all those flips and landing. Those were exciting. The ballet no one got. Now imagine this for a movie. The guy, like you could make him Austrian, you could make him like whatever, the character. He's a ballet specialized skier, and he's world champion and Olympian, and he threw his whole life into it. And his sport got canceled. Like that's like dark comedy.
Yeah.
That is the greatest dark comedy ever. But it did happen. No, it did happen for real without being dark, because the sport got canceled. And some people specialized and were world champion and held world champion medals in the Olympic, one Olympic appearance, one Olympic once. It did happen. And then it got canceled. Yeah.
This person's the only person who ever won gold.
Put his whole life into it.
Skiing ballet.
And then it got canceled.
Damn.
And the ones who did moguls and the aerials were fine. And the ones who did the ballet, sorry, you got canceled.
What's moguls?
Like the jumps, the bumps, like boom, 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 and they jump and they jump and they go boom, 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 boom. They're both like moguls and aerials are very exciting. Now they have a whole bunch of other things too. Like it's grown as a sport. Ballet is
Gone.
sucks.
Ballet on ice.
Yeah, that's pretty much ballet on skis.
Ballet on skis.
And I still remember the routine. Like you can do that. But you're on skis, and skis are actually quite big.
Yeah.
And then you would plant your pole and do flips.
Wow.
And then you would you cross like this, you cross over, you plant, and you could do like a 720.
Wow.
So when a figure skater does we were doing it all too,
Yeah.
but I can't do. I'm older now, but yeah, you would basically you float it, cross your skis, plant. That was a 540 I just did. So you can see. I still have the muscle memory a little bit, but oh my god, I can't believe it was once a thing.
That's great.
Cool.
Into it. It's like the start of a bowl with a back row out.
A lot.
A lot.
Do you want to shake?
I don't know, maybe just cut down a bit. What do you reckon?
I reckon it could be cool.
Yeah?
I reckon it could be cool.
Okay, let's do it.
I reckon you should do it.
Well, this just keeps going longer and longer.
Is it short enough on the sides here?
Could go a little bit less than here. But also the tucking's going on.
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
Yeah, I don't love when you mess with people when you doing film plot. Like tell us a bit about your growing up. And you do some movie plot,
Oh my god.
and then
Wow.
oh, and then so there's always the one that calls you out eventually. Like other one I used to do this for a laugh. Like you know how like municipal politics, bike lanes, and then everyone, the cyclists hate the car drivers, and the car driver hate the cyclists, and everyone's got a story. Especially when you're reading news stories, and then you read the comments like, "Oh," and then someone's like, "Oh, you wouldn't believe it, I was driving working the cyclists." It's become such a hot topic. So here was my joke, and I've done it a few times to get people going. It's like we'll play the role of like you know you wouldn't believe when a cyclist story. Right? Oh, you wouldn't the weekend. They said, "Oh, you wouldn't believe what I saw the weekend. There was a bunch of kids tearing around the neighborhood on their bikes, and there was this like lead bike with a kid. There was a basket. There's this really ugly kid in the basket, and they're just tearing around the neighborhood. They're going up and down and tearing around the neighborhood, and then next thing you know, the police were after them. It was like, oh, like the police moving in, getting pretty dramatic. And next thing you know, the police were closing in, and they almost got him. And you wouldn't believe what happened next. They started flying on their bikes. And then there was this really inspirational music. Oh my God, I tell you, that was something else. And people look at it, they're hearing the story, and they're like, oh, and there's some people, yeah, it's ET.
They're like, oh.
I swear to God, I saw it on the weekend. I saw it with my own eyes. They're like, did you watch ET? Yeah, I watched ET on the weekend. I love that movie. So like just love it. Like that's what people's heads like. Oh, you wouldn't believe what I saw.
And then all of a sudden realize.
Yeah, you got it quick. Some people,
No, I did it.
Some people have already like, oh, when the police almost got them, and then the inspirational music. You got it pretty quick.
I got the ET thing.
You got the ET pretty quick. Because when you say like it was the lead bike with the basket's really ugly kid in the basket, yeah, you got it quick. Most people look at it. Like most people like you're still like. Then there was really inspirational music, and they're still like looking at you like. And then one person goes, doo, 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 doo. Oh, that was the song. Did you heard the song before? Oh, did you see it? Were you there with me? Did you see this too? I think we were all there. Just not at the same time.
Yeah. I need a rewatch.
Yeah, I haven't
E.T.?
seen it in a long
Oh, don't you
time.
love that?
That's early.
That's really. Yeah. I love E.T.
It's like 5-year-old Drew, isn't it?
Yep.
I reckon we shave the sides for babies.
Yeah, I think we do. But we'll do a freehand shave. Not like the card, like we do with yours. The freehand, like the freehand. Yeah, we're going to go tighter. Yeah. Your hair takes a while to dry.
It's so thick.
Yeah.
There's so much of it to dry.
Yeah.
This is why I can never go to hair with bed with wet hair.
Yeah, this is why I can never go to head with bad hair.
Yeah.
This is why I can never go to head with bad hair. I like that. I'm gonna use that. Never go to head with bad hair.
Don't do that.
No, never go to head. That doesn't work. No, well, I think never go to head with bed. Never go to bed with head. Never. Oh no, now it's getting really bad.
Those southern winds, Abby. The southern winds is
winds.
blowing
Southern
through.
winds are blowing through. Did you grow up in the South Island?
No.
Where did you grow up?
Tauranga.
Tauranga. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And where did you grow up?
Whakatane. So very close.
Whakatane, yeah. And you're allowed to say that because it's not a swear word.
Exactly.
Yeah, actually, you guys grew up not far from each other. And
Yeah,
I've been to
it is.
Whakatane, and I've been to Tauranga, and I've been to Whakatane. Actually, I thought it was quite beautiful.
Yeah,
Yep.
it is beautiful.
Yeah. But I remember like it's all kind of, the coastline, and then there's Whakatane, and then you got to go up the hill.
Yeah.
And then when you go up the hill, you go to the other side, and then the coastline vastly changes. Because you got beautiful beach from Tauranga all the way down to Whakatane. It's beautiful beach coastline. And then in Whakatane, and then there's the town, the central part. And then you got to go up that hill, motor it up in third gear, second gear, and then you go around the other side, and then it's rugged coastline. And I went around East Cape, and I stayed in East Cape. Now, you know what would be, like if you talk about cool places that I've done haircuts? I didn't do haircuts in East Cape, but wouldn't that have been cool?
Yeah.
Especially the locals. But Mari wouldn't do changes, though. Like, they're just, like, do you want a bob? Maybe. You never know. You never
Totally.
know. But yeah,
like
maybe.
some people.
Maybe.
Yeah, for sure.
But East Cape is fascinating place. I loved it there. I so loved East Cape. Yeah.
Very beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Now,
a nice place. To
anybody
go.
watching, if you're wondering what East Cape is, there's a movie from New Zealand called Boy.
Yeah.
That's East Cape.
Yeah.
That's where they filmed it. And that whole storyline, that's East Cape. Like, that's exactly what it's like there. Yeah. Maybe you haven't seen it, or maybe if you want to see a New Zealand movie called Boy.
Yep, close to where we both grew up.
Yep. And then you go around the other end of it, and then you go ahead down towards Gisborne, And some of those coastal communities were amazing to photograph because of graffiti and derelict. You know, abandoned warehouses, abandoned piers, abandoned stock houses, and things like that. Because it's old industry that's now abandoned,
Yeah.
and the locals are graffitiing it, and abandoned, burnt out cars, and stolen cars and whatnot. It's you can photograph Detroit because abandonment, but you can the north of Gisborne. There's abandoned former industry, and it's to me, it's as fascinating as Detroit, but more interesting because New Zealand coastline and New Zealand nature and the old abandonment. It's quite stunning.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
mean now it'll be even worse, right? With like all having the floods up there. Now it'll be
Yeah,
there'll
even
be
worse.
some-
And what I saw, because I was last there in 2008, so now we're 2023, so that's another decade of rust and
Yeah.
falling apart.
Yeah.
Because when I was there, it was like a lot of it was falling apart. And now more of it would
maybe
be,
it's gone.
yeah, maybe some of it's gone. So I couldn't even begin to tell you how many photographs I took of it. Because they're capturing something that's may not be there the next time. Yeah.
Are you shooting on film or shooting
Photo, just the imagery at the
Yeah.
time, at that time. And historically, I've never did like the YouTube channels, things I'm doing now. I started after the first lockdown of the pandemic, but historically, I've always been editorial photographs, except for working on film sets. I did hair and makeup on film sets, but I'm just doing the hair and makeup for the production. And then, as far as I'm concerned, I never got video or editing or things like that. I still don't like video. I still don't like editing. I still don't like any of it. But I did it because after the first lockdown, let's try something else because the world's going crazy. Now the pandemic's all over. But for decades, I was doing imagery, and posting, pictures and stuff. Yeah. So, and then this is still all new for me. I still don't like. I don't hate it, but I got to edit them and things like that too. But I prefer it. I prefer editorial work. And if you look around the salon, like that posted there, like there's a lot of my editorial work around the salon. But to be honest, there's no money in editorial work.
Yeah.
It's an expense. You spend a lot of money on it. This YouTube channel is monetized.
Yeah.
So editorial, I prefer, but there's no money in it. It ends up costing you money because you expense it because you want to do the art you want to do. But when it comes to video, this sort of thing, it's monetized.
Money, yeah.
So it's bringing you money. So and it's positive. Like people are enjoying it. People are enjoying it. And also beer drinking. So I probably the beer drinking. There's a few reasons for it. What happened was when we came out of the first lockdown, we didn't have to wear masks. And then for about a year, we didn't have to wear masks. And then the government said, well, now you have to wear masks. But then it also said you have to wear masks unless you're drinking beer.
Really?
Remember, Jacinta said that.
Oh.
or like in restaurants and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I guess.
And then so what happened was like, well, how do we keep doing the videos? Oh, unless you're having a beer. So that's when we started drinking beers on the channel because it was like, how do we do haircut videos when you have to wear masks? The government said
Drink beer.
you have to wear a mask unless you're drinking beer. And we went, cool. So we started our haircuts with opening a beer. And then now the pandemic's over, but with the beer thing has become part also for me. It's become part of the enjoyment. It's just become a part of the shtick. Yeah. It's funny how every country treated differently, but that was a government policy. You have to wear a mask unless you're drinking beer.
Yeah.
That was a New Zealand policy. It's like, cool. Open the beer, take the mask off. And also on camera. So we would start drinking the beer before doing the haircut. So if anyone from the government says, well, you're supposed to wear a mask when doing haircuts, like, no, we were drinking beer the whole time we were doing the haircut.
And then
Yeah.
you just ended up doing a haircut.
Yeah, we were drinking the beer before the haircut.
Yeah.
Also, we were doing them after hours, and it was cool. So I think we're done here. So I'm gonna spin you this way.
Small group.
Small group. We'll wrap up this video.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
It's looking good.
Turn this off. Yep, you're dry.
Your curls look amazing. Yeah. We need to get one of those, Emmy. Dry your hair like that.
Oh, you know what? I think.
That'll fit in the tiny hats.
Oh yeah, we got a couple more.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I forgot we got a couple more. We're not done the haircut yet. easy on. You want to go in tighter. How's that? Free-handed like that. Good? Good? Cool. Cool. And then we can slide this off.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this one. Gotta go quickly. That's all right. Trudy, how's that? Come over, Trudy, how's that? You know,
Trudy.
What have you done?
well, I'll tell you what, we compromised. You wanted girly, and you wanted masculine, and we were masculine from the front, girly from the back. So, well, Trudy, just walk behind her from now on.
Yeah.
Just walk behind her from now.
I can
Just
do
walk
that.
from behind from now on. And you know, do you want to see that?
Yeah,
That's cool. Huh? That's cool. Huh?
Love it.
And Trudy, you gotta get over it. Get over it, Trudy from East Carolina.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyhow, I think we're a wrap here. So
That's great.
that's awesome.
Thank you.
Let us know. Leave a comment below. Let us know what you think. And so you guys will be back in what do we do? Only 5 weeks? 6 weeks?
Six.
We'll go 6. We'll
Yeah.
go 6. Yeah. So you guys are back in 6 weeks, and we'll see what we do next time. So we got more creativities, and yeah. Oh, we nailed it again.
Trudy.
Yay for Trudy.
Trudy.
We like Trudy. Is Trudy going to be back in 6 weeks? You can work on Trudy a little bit, or you can introduce a new character. You can work on Trudy a little bit, or get ready to introduce a new character.
Yeah.
Because you got the
We'll see if I
you
call it
admitted you have theater background.
I'm stepping out of theater.
Yeah, well, it's not your thing.
It's
So it's all Trudy.
Hey,
I think Trudy needs to be back. I think we need
Oh,
Trudy
You
back.
did this to yourself.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I know that Rowan is
Also.
my sister's keen to come.
Yes.
So
Let's
maybe
bring.
she
Let's
can come.
bring. Yeah. That's bring and so we'll give her the the payment and everything.
Nola.
Just as
Trudy
a.
and Nola.
So is it 6 weeks from now? And yeah.
6 weeks.
Yeah, and bring your sister as well.
Okay.
And I'm gonna bring my cousin.
Abby, are you bringing your mum? Who are you bringing?
I'm gonna bring my cousin from West Carolina. Oh, you're from East Carolina? I'm gonna my cousin from West Carolina.
Nice.
Yeah, we're gonna love that. Yeah. Cool. So
Okay.
see you guys in 6 weeks. This
Sounds
one come
good.
off. Bye. Come on over. Hang out here.
Oh.
And let us know what you guys thought. There's still some people there. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out for so long.
That was, yeah.
But this one, the live stream is just the behind the scenes.
2.5 hours.
Looking good, Abby.
But it never feels like that for us. Do you want another beer? It's in the fridge. Help yourself.
Oh,
You're good. I'm gonna have more beer. Not much more, but I'm gonna have some more. So I finished work today. I don't come back till Tuesday. My kids go back to school on Monday.
oh, you're good.
Oh,
Today.
yeah. I remember last time we did a live video, and then you guys were walking away, and I said some crap about my kids.
Yeah.
It was funny. I don't remember what I said.
You said you were going to stay and drink beer so you didn't have to hang out with your kids.
My kids would understand.
Oh, that's so
Yeah.
funny.
And then I thought after, like, oh, maybe I should edit that out. And I looked at it, and it was too difficult to edit out. I was like, no, just leave it. So they're 17, and they discover these old videos, and they see that.
I'm
They're like,
Dad.
Dad. No, they'll get it. Yeah. My kids know they're 9. No, they're 8 and 5. The 8-year-old knows about my channel.
Oh, really?
But you think she watches it? No, she knows it's bad. She thinks it's funny. She's like so YouTube. But what's even funnier? My 8-year-old is so YouTube addicted, and my videos come up on her recommend list. But you think she watches? She goes, "Ah, Dad, look, this another one of your videos."
And then she's like, "This is so uncool."
Yeah, no, she doesn't watch it. She doesn't care. But she doesn't care. It's funny.
I'm gonna change into my other clothes.
Yeah, you can change.
Trudy's gone.
Trudy's going home.
Trudy's going home.
We love you, Trudy.
I suppose your like mask daughter should probably go home too.
Although I bet you just want to keep that.
Yes, for sure.
Oh, I know, not a great shirt. But you got a great shirt underneath the great shirt.
Yeah.
So it's all good. Yeah, Pink Floyd's awesome.
Honestly, can't say I'm a fan.
We just like the shirt. You just like the vibes.
Just a flatmate gave me the shirt and it's a nice cotton.
True? Yeah.
But he also gave Meron a shirt, so we've both got Pink Floyd shirts.
You both got Pink Floyd
Don't
shirts
give a
and
fuck about Pink
and you don't
Floyd.
listen to the music. You're just wearing it for the fashion. That's true. But that happened a lot. There was a lot of people wearing like 70s and 80s rock shirts
Yeah.
for the fashion, and they knew nothing about the band. You know nothing about the band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel a bit fraudulent, honestly, reading it, but just a good review.
Oh, I wouldn't. It's like a found item or a found art or something like that. I wouldn't. Yeah. Anyway, guys, we're gonna wrap it up here. And if you have any more questions before we go, otherwise, thanks for joining in and with the beers and the behind the scenes. Because I think this concept we're gonna do from now on, just in general, the live streams will be the behind the scenes, and then I'll edit the other ones and whatnot. So I think it's just kind of fun, and it's good for the insomniacs, the ones who can't sleep. Yeah, because what is gonna do?
All those people from East Carolina.
The ones from East Carolina, we love. Thank you for joining us from Florida. We have Florida, that's a real place.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we have Brazil, that's a real place.
And London.
London, that's a real place. And Trudy Trudy from East Carolina. Thank you for coming out tonight.
Oh,
Trudy
Yeah,
is still here.
Oh, Trudy's still. Yeah,
Trudy is
no, Trudy
always
went home.
here.
Trudy, it's inside of you.
In
It's
my
just
heart.
in your heart. Trudy's always in your heart. Mm. Yeah,
Amazing.
man, I love that. You don't want to mock a place, so you just make up a place. East Carolina sounds like a cute little place because you don't want to mock anyone or anyone's culture. So you're not. East Carolina is not a culture. You just kind of the accent, and it's never matches. But you know what the best is? You know the actress from. You'll know because you've done acting before. What's
All about
Melanie Linsky? Melanie Linsky.
Oh yeah, yeah.
She does the best. She's from Dunedin. She's
Yeah.
Kiwi from Dunedin. She does the best American accents ever.
Yeah,
She
she does.
friggin' nails it. And she's like, you look her up and all the things she does, like all the movies and whatnot. Melanie Linsky. And she was in, what is it, Two and a Half Men?
Yeah.
The Malibu Neighbor?
Yeah.
Melanie Linsky is the goat of American accents. And she's from Dunedin, New Zealand. And when you hear in an interview when she does, she's South Island, New Zealand accent.
Oh,
But she is the goat of American accents. And she's a Kiwi. She's from New Zealand.
we watched her in something the other day where she had a Kiwi accent. It was from like 90
An old one.
to early 2000s.
Was it Heavenly Creatures?
Oh no.
No, but then we're old with that.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is the
that
other
was
one.
horrid. Yeah.
But like her Kiwi accent in that was cringe-worthy. Like,
Oh, I'm
just
sure.
But it was
I'm
bad.
sure. But also because she's acting, she could have been putting it on even more.
Mm,
Yeah. It was a
Yeah.
lot.
Mm.
it's true.
But love that.
I'm gonna grab one more beer.
I think we need to head off ourselves.
You can head off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to
go and make dinner.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you guys.
Oh, thank you.
And we'll say
Thanks
bye
for
to the
watching.
tubers. Thanks for watching. We'll be back in 6 weeks. So 6 weeks from today, but mark it on your calendar. And sweet.
Bye.
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 Okay, yeah.